Well, good morning and welcome to the Western A Divisional Basketball Tournament. It is loser out action for the Vikings today after losing yesterday to Butte Central, and they take on the Frenchtown Bronx. They played them in the tip-off tournament. So James LaFontaine, the voice of the Vikes and Vals, along with Matt Porovecchio, I should say.
You got it.
And pregame brought to you by Hanson Excavating. Demolition and site preparation, excavating and grading. In business for 30 years. Fred Hanson, 837-1051 or hansonexcavating.com. So for the Vikings, they got to get things done if they want a chance to make it to state. After losing yesterday, they got out to a slow start.
Yep.
Matt, and I think they got to get to a better start today to have a chance and move into a 9 o'clock game tomorrow. Another loser out. Hey, you get into consolation, you're in the state.
That's right.
The four from the west side make it to state. So we got to take care of things right here against a tough Frenchtown team. But
I think we'll know right away, James. I think that's the tail of the tape for Bigfork has been an exceptional kids. That's the first thing. Great coaches, exceptional kids. Sometimes we're slow starters, and these are great teams. And if you get down 10, 15, 20 in the past points, that is tough to claw back. And we've done it.
Yeah.
We claw back, but then we empty the tank just to get even or to get within 2 or 3, and so it's hard.
And we got within 5 after being down by 21. We pull within 5 and have a chance. But, like you said, the tank was a little bit empty when you do that. When you have to come back and being down by that much.
And that's a good team they played.
I'll tell you something. I had the lady upstairs in the hospitality room. She told me, she came up to me, she goes, where are you from? I go, I'm from Bigfork. She goes, I want to tell you, the nicest kids, the boys in the locker room, every one of them thanking her for doing that. So I told her I'd pass that along to you, the AD.
Yeah,
and I want to pass it on to the coach that our kids are class acts, and you know, when nobody's looking, when nobody else is looking, right? They're saying please and thank you and doing right things. So well, we got to get things done here.
Yep. You know, better believe it.
And
it's go time. Win or go home.
Yeah, and I told Cole Kanopic I got to leave it on the court because this is it, especially for the seniors. You know, this is their last opportunity. They got to win today, win tomorrow at 9 o'clock, and then if they do that, they win the next 2 ball games, they're in to state as a 3rd or 4th seed. You know, and then nice to go as a 3rd seed, but nice to come right back here because state for Class A is going to be here in 2 weeks at the Civic Center. So we'll see how things go. Yeah. And they lost that one 71-55. Take a look around the scoreboard yesterday. If you didn't catch all this, 406-270-7384. Let me know that you're listening out there, and I will give you a shout-out. I know there's people probably already on board. So if we go through the thing on the boys' side, I'll give you the girls' side later on, but Columbia Falls in a thriller beat Dillon 51-49. They'll take on Hamilton at 3:30. Hamilton beat Ronan by 10 in a good ball game, 59-49. And then Ronan lost out this morning, 50-42. That ball game just finishing up. On the backside, the last night, matching scores. It was Butte Central 71-55 over Bigfork, and Browning 71-55 over Frenchtown. Browning is looking really good.
They're playing solid.
They'll play Butte Center at 5 o'clock in semifinal action. Right now, we got Bigfork and Frenchtown, the 10:30 loser out game for today. And, of course, our Valkyries last night, 69-17.
Oh, my goodness.
They really came out and played strong and very, very barely balanced scoring.
Yeah.
Really impressive. And a lot of people that talk around here, they're talking about, wow.
They were the girls, unfortunately, they were just outmatched in every facet of the game. They played hard, great kids, but they just didn't have They didn't have the skill set our girls did last night.
Well, I'll tell you, that one girl that came in, that 8th grader, they listed her 5'10". I think she's more like 6'1". She was standing next to Haley Scher, 6'1", and she was all of 6'1", but she played well. They got a team up and coming. So we got to get ready. We got about 6 minutes till tip-off here. Loser out action. You got to win to move on. Yeah. Otherwise, you are done.
Crunch time.
Ronan season's over with. Ronan valiantly fought back, and they were up at the top of the league
for a while.
There, Tenaska got hurt, but
they had that high ankle sprain.
Couldn't quite get over the hump against Dillon. Had some chances, and their season is done.
Yep.
So it is Bigfork. So Dillon will take on the loser of Butte Central and Browning, and whoever wins this ball game plays at 9 o'clock tomorrow morning, and they'll take on the loser of Columbia Falls and Hamilton.
Got it.
That should be a good ball
Great
game as well. So
I think from here on out, there should be
some great games here at the state tournament.
Yep.
Especially on the
Very
boys' side.
competitive. Very
Girls, I'll tell you, there's a couple teams that stand out. Bigfork, Frenchtown, and Dillon over everybody else.
I can't remember. I think it was Travis told me at our AD meeting. He's also the Hamilton boys basketball coach. He said this is about the most evenly matched boys side he's seen in a long time. And he's coached for a number of years in Class A and has a good sense of where they're at. He's had good teams, and so he thought across the board there wasn't a team you could go to sleep on.
Well, Ronan played Hamilton tough yesterday.
Unbelievable.
Only lost by 10, but they were right in the ball game the whole time.
That wasn't a fair depiction of the competition. They were closer than that. It can get stretched out a little bit. And
I was a little surprised that Ronan, playing against Frenchtown, Dillon. They had a chance.
Yeah.
It was 16-16 after the first.
Yeah.
How you doing? Good to see you, man. Jared Lozzi's one of the assistant coach for Dillon. Just wanted to say hi to him. I haven't seen him in a while. Anyway, we'll get going here.
Go time.
This ball game. I'll let you go so you can watch your son play.
Yep.
He did a good job yesterday.
Not bad.
Dillon did.
Yep.
Again, Austin Savick really coming in his own and playing well. Asher. Two sophomores.
High scorers,
sophomores. The future is bright for Bigfork, even though we lose a lot of seniors. Yeah. Off this team.
Good opportunity for some of those younger kids. We've got some solid ones in there.
Step up.
Yep.
So I'll be back after this timeout from Butte, America, at the Western A Divisional Basketball Tournament. And I'll let you go, Matt, and I'll get ready back with the starting lineups, and we'll get ready to go here
See you, buddy.
in Butte, Montana.
Yep.
All right, thanks.
Thank you.
Appreciate it.
Yep.
All right, Matt Pravecchio along here at the Western A Divisional Basketball Tournament in Butte, America. I'll be back after this timeout with the starting lineups here from Butte, Montana. Loser out action. The Vikings taking on the Broncos of Frenchtown. Hey, welcome back to the Western A Divisional Basketball Tournament here in Butte, Montana, Butte, America. Here, let's meet the starting lineups. First of all, in their orange uniforms with black lettering, I believe it's going to be the Frenchtown, the Bronx. 6'2" junior Leighton Sear. Captain for Frenchtown, a 5'11" senior. Number 2, Duggan Yancey. At 5'10", senior captain, number 3, Bo Peterson. The 6'7", senior, number 13, Captain Eli Quinn. And then Hank Smith. He's just a solid kid. 6'4", freshman captain, number 34, Hank Smith for the Bronx. For the Vikes, 5'11", senior, number 0, Wyatt Johnson. Captain, number 10, 6 foot even. Senior, number 10 is Jack Jensen. At 5'10", the point guard, senior, number 22, Colin Wade. 6'2", senior, number 23, Cole Kanopic. And then a 6-foot sophomore, number 25, Asher Kanopic. For Frenchtown, their head coach is Brandon Robbins, assisted by Dan Moe and Matt Warren. For the Vikings, John Hottle, the head coach. He's assisted by Adam Jort and Brandon Pizzola. So we'll get about ready to go for tip here in Butte, Montana, as the Vikings and the Bronx get ready to play. The Vikings in their white uniforms, blue and gray trim and blue lettering, getting ready to rock and roll here. The cheerleaders in front of me doing a great job as always. They put on a show at halftime. So about ready for tip here. And this is loser out action. If you lose, you're done. Otherwise, you get to move on and play at 9 o'clock tomorrow morning, taking on the loser of Sioux Falls and Hamilton, who play tonight, or this afternoon, excuse me. And Cole Kanopic, the senior, talked to him this morning. Hey, got to leave it all out on the court here, getting ready to play this ball game. So they've played them before. So this will be interesting here this morning. Well, just a little bit behind schedule, about 10 minutes, but we should get ready to roll. It'll be Quinn jumping up against Jack Jensen. Both seniors. Jensen nicely shaking hands there. They're ready to go here. And we're ready to toss it up. Grady Ben toss it up in the middle. Quinn's going to win the tip. He gets it back to Smith. And Smith. Peterson, the point guard, to go over to Quinn. Quinn on the left side, guarded by Asher Kanopic. Quinn's going to drive by, goes up underneath, and they're going to call Wyatt Johnson with a block. He tried to set up and take the charge from Eli Quinn. And get called for the blocking foul. That's his first team foul here on the Vikes here in the first quarter. Just underway with 7:45 to go. Quinn, free throw number 1 is good. And he'll get one more. Second free throw on the way, as good as well. 2-0 on your Bigfork Harvest Food scoreboard. Frenchtown leads early, gets it up quickly. Jensen underneath, finds Wyatt Johnson. Johnson up and under, and was trying to get it over to Colin Wade, turns it over. It'll be Frenchtown basketball here. And in Peterson with the basketball. Across the timeline. Man-to-man defense by the Vikes. Over Quinn. Quinn left side, guided by Asher Kanopic. Double teaming Smith. We're going to take it in. Up, under, off the glass. No, misses it. Gets his own rebound block there. But foul is going to be called on Cole. I believe 2 shots. It is on Cole Kanopic. His second team foul at the line is Hank Smith, the freshman, to shoot for Frenchtown. And he'll get 2 shots with 7:22 to go. 2-0 here on your Bigfork Harvest Food scoreboard. First free throw is good. He'll get one more. Second one on the way. Rolls around, no good. They're going to call a lane violation on Frenchtown in early. It wouldn't have mattered. He missed it, but it wouldn't have counted if it would have went. So 3-0 here early. Into Asher Knopping in the backcourt, guarded by Peterson. Asher across the timeline for Bigfork. Gets it over to Jensen. Jensen looking, Colin Wade. Get back to Asher. Asher in. Blocked by Smith. Smith trying to save it out the back of the backboard. That's out of bounds. It'll be Bigfork basketball with 7:07 to go. 21 seconds on the shot clock. And Wade to trigger the inbound for the Vikes here on the near side. In the front court. Look, gets it out to Cole Knopping. Cole. Wyatt Johnson, top of the key. Johnson looking. Gonna drive. Kicks it. Cole Knopping, top of the key, looking to drive on Smith. Takes it off the glass, scores the bucket, and he'll go to the line to try to tie the ball game up. So Cole Knopping, the senior, on the drive for Bigfork. He pulls him within one as the bucket is good with 6:55 to go. And Cole's going to try to tie it up. Rolls around, drops, ties the ball game with 6:55 to go here on your Montana Athletic Club score. We're tied at 3. Peterson, he'll give it over to Yancey. Yancey in left side, top of the key, back to Peterson. Peterson looking to drive. Jensen all over him. Smith got the basketball. Cole Knopping guarding Smith. Smith looking outside and to Sear. Sear looking on the drive, drives in. And picks up, I think it was Wyatt Johnson. He picks up a player control foul. That'll be on number 34, Smith, or check that, on 0, Sear. That's his first second team foul on the Bronx. Colin Wade, right side, out to Asher, top of the key. Asher looking at Johnson, top, at the free throw line. Back out to Asher. Jensen. Asher Knopping, three-point shot on the way, in and out, no good. Nearly made it. Smith will grab the rebound for Frenchtown. Up to Quinn. Quinn will drive it up the left side, guarded by Knopping. Asher cuts him off baseline and dribbles on the baseline as Quinn. As nice job defensively by Asher Knopping. 6:05, we're tied at 3 on your Gunlock Construction scoreboard. Asher will give it up to Colin Wade. Wade guarded by Peterson. Wade cross the timeline, gives it over to Asher. Asher right side. Underneath finds Johnson. Johnson free throw line. Jensen baseline jumper in and out, no good. Smith will grab the rebound for Frenchtown. He'll give it up to Peterson. Peterson across the timeline. He'll give it over to Quinn. Quinn looking to guard, take it in. Underneath the Smith. Smith baseline, up off the glass. Tough defense. Smith gets his own rebound, puts it off the glass for 2. Asher Knopping, give it over to Jensen. Jensen left side, looking to drive. Back out to Asher, top of the key. Cole, free throw line, good! With the jumper from about 15 feet by Cole Knopping. He's had all the points so far for the Vikings. We're tied at 5 on your Gunlock Construction scoreboard. 5 minutes to go here in the first. Smith looking to drive. They're going to call a blocking foul on Bigfork. It's on Cole Knopping. Bigfork. Second person on Cole Knopping. And Austin Savick, number 15, checks in the ballgame for Bigfork. So Cole's got to be careful. Got too early. Out to Smith. Smith will give it up to Sear. Sear looking to drive. Give it over to Quinn. Quinn, top of the key, guarded by Knopping. Asher over to Yancey. Peterson kicks it out. Yancey guarded by Savick. Yancey kicks it out. Sear, top of the key. Over to Quinn. Long three on the way by Quinn. Misses it. Rebound grabbed there by Austin Savick. Savick gives it up to Jack Jensen. Jensen looking over to Asher Knopping. Savick just inside, foot on the line, so it would only been a 2. And it rolls out the rim, no good. We're still tied at 5, 4:16 to go, 15 to go here in the first quarter. Quinn with the basketball, top of the key. We'll give it over to Yancey. Yancey out to Sear. Sear guarded by Johnson underneath to Smith. Smith cut out by Cole Kanape's got to be careful not to pick up that third. And Smith scores. Cole will give it to Asher. Asher across the timeline for Bigfork. Look for the spin move. Back over to Jensen. Jensen left side. Back out. Asher back to Jensen. Jensen looking drive. Pull up jumper by Jensen. Misses it. Gets his own rebound. Puts it back up the glass. No good. Rebounded by Smith for Frenchtown. He'll give it over to Quinn. Quickly up to Peterson. Peterson right side out to Quinn. 3:30 and counting in the first quarter. Over to Sear. Check that. Yancey back out to Quinn. Quinn looking. Spin move. Guarding. Driving in. And a traveling violation on Eli Quinn. 3:20 to go, 7-5. The Vikings trail Frenchtown here on your Flathead Lake Lodge scoreboard. Let's see, for Frenchtown, number 11 checks in the ball, Connor Klimpel. Also 55, Henry Griffin. And number 4, Jackson Haynes. Austin Savick. Jack Jensen left side, back out to Asher Kanape. In. Jack Lucky for Bigfork. 3-point shot just short by Jensen. Off the rim. Rebounded there by Haynes for Frenchtown. 3 minutes to go here in the first. Haynes looking underneath for Smith. Smith underneath. He whistled for a foul. And I believe they're going to call a blocking foul on Wyatt Johnson. Tried to get underneath Smith as that lob pass went in. That'll be 13 foul on, or check that 14 foul on Bigfork. And second one on Johnson underneath Sear on the inbound. Scores for Frenchtown. It's 9-5 here. 2:48.5 to go. Asher Kanape, Austin Savick left side. Asher, long three on the way. Doesn't even draw iron as he took that long three. Colin Wade will come in for Wyatt Johnson. If you're trying to call me, I can't answer the phone. Klimpel with the basketball. We'll give it over to Haynes. Haynes back out to Sear. Sear looking to drive. Colin Wade, defense all over him. Griffin, baseline out to Sear underneath Smith. Knocked away by Lucky. Savick will come up with the basketball. Gives it over to Jensen. Jensen on the left side, back out to Asher Kanape. Savick. Colin Wade hands it off to him. Asher Kanape over to Colin Wade. Wade, Asher Kanape. Austin Savick left side for Bigfork. Trying to get open. Colin Wade, Jack Lucky kicks it out. Asher Kanape, three from the right side, misses it. Lucky trying to battle for it. And coming up with the loose ball is Klimpel for Frenchtown. 1:45 to go, 9-5. As Frenchtown leads here on your Hanson Excavating scoreboard from Butte, Montana. Western A Divisional Basketball Tournament. Kicks it over to Klimpel. Klimpel Smith. Shot on the way by Smith. Rebounded there by Asher Kanape. Quickly up to Jensen. Jensen in the front court for Bigfork. He'll get over to Asher Kanape. Colin Wade back to Jensen. Jensen will give it up to Asher. Loses it. Frenchtown comes up with it. Klimpel, but Savick back on defense, grabs it. We'll give it up to Jensen, now to Colin Wade. Colin Wade will bring it across the timeline for the Vikings with about 1 minute to go here in the first quarter. Jensen right side, back out to Wade. Asher Kanape back door looking for Jensen on the back door. They'll give it up to Klimpel. Has the basketball for Frenchtown. A low-scoring first quarter here. Klimpel will give it up to Haynes. Haynes over to Sear. Sear right side. Smith. Smith with the basketball, guarded by Lucky. And Lucky, I think, is going to get whistled for the foul. As Smith misses it, and he'll go to the free throw line to shoot two. Lucky's first 15th foul. Timeout taken. A full timeout taken by the Vikings. 34.5 seconds to go here in the first. Frenchtown 9, Bigfork 5 on their Henson Excavating scoreboard. And I'll be back after this timeout from Butte, Montana. All right, we're back here in Butte, America. Western A Divisional basketball tournament. Loser out action for the Vikings. They trail 9-5 here with 34.5 seconds to go here in the first quarter. A low-scoring first quarter. At the line, it'll be Hank Smith. He'll get 2 shots after the foul by Jack Lucky. First shot up by Smith is good. He'll get one more. And Frenchtown sub at the line is in for the shooter. So if Smith makes this, he'll go out of the ball game. He misses it. Run down by Cole Kanopic. He'll give it up to Colin Wade. 10-5. Vikings double up. I think they're going to hold for one shot. Shot clock is off. Wade across the timeline for Bigfork. Over to Cole Kanopic, left side. Cole looking. Drive. Over to Colin Wade. Right side for Wade. He'll bring it back out. About 15 seconds to go on the shot clock. Jack Jensen, left side. Jensen looking. Over to Austin Savick. Colin Wade, 3-point shot on the way by Wade. Just off. No good. Rebounded by Quinn. Throws it full court, misses it. It's no good. So 1 quarter complete. It is the Frenchtown Bronx 10. The Bigfork Vikings 5 here on your Flathead Lake Lodge. Scoreboard better than yesterday. They didn't go down by 10, only down by 5, so have a fighting chance. I'll be back after this timeout with the second quarter and the completion of the first half here from Butte, Montana. All right, welcome back to Butte. Second quarter will be Viking basketball. It'll be Wade, Asher Kanopic, Jack Jensen, Austin Savick, and Cole Kanopic. And I'll get to the lineup here for Frenchtown here momentarily. Savick, 3-point shot, drains it from the right corner. And a nice shot by the sophomore Savick to bring the Vikes within 2 at 10-8 on your Hanson Excavating scoreboard. Quinn, he's in the ballgame. Klimple as well. And Quinn will get the basketball on the right side. Also, Yancey's in. And Griffin, Quinn's shot off the rim, no good. Asher Kanopic knock away. Griffin grabs it. 3-point shot on the way by Yancey, misses it. Frenchtown gets the rebound. Cole gets the rebound this time. He's going to get fouled by Quinn. And strong rebound there by Cole Kanopic. So number 2, Yancey. Yancey is in the ball game. Connor Klimple along with Jackson Haynes. Haynes will go out and Peterson will come back in along with, and Henry Griffin is in as well. Hank Smith on the bench, and Eli Quinn. Well, that's your starters. Colin Wade across the timeline for Bigfork. Gives it up to Asher Kanopic. Asher going to top of the key. A little 2-3 zone. Colin Wade baseline. Kicks it out. Jack Jensen. Jensen looking. Pull-up jumper. Off the rim. No good. Rebounded by Klimpel. Klimpel will get it up to Yancey. Yancey will pull it out for Frenchtown. Give it up to Quinn. Quinn out to the half-court line. Guarded by Asher Kanopic. Man-to-man defense by the Vikes. 6:45 to go. Still 10-8 here on your Hanson Excavating scoreboard. Quinn will drive in on Kanopic. Misses the Austin Savick with a great rebound. He's going to get fouled by Griffin. And a nice job there by Austin Savick. Playing strong. He might get a lot of playing time today. So that'll be the first personal on Griffin. The second team foul on Frenchtown. And Sear will come back in for Frenchtown. And Colin Waite. Austin Savick. Jack Jensen, left side, taking the top of the key. He's looking. Kicks it. Cole Kanopic. Standing. Jack Jensen, top of the key. Austin Savick. Back to Jensen. Jensen at top. Asher Kanopic. Spin move, look up, under, nice job. With the left hand, Asher Kanopic puts it off the glass and scores the bucket to tie the game at 10 with 6:04 to go. Quinn driving for Frenchtown. He'll give it up to Yancey. Yancey over to Peterson. Peterson on the drive. No, he's going to get called for traveling. That's a good call by the officials. He went through there and didn't put the ball down and took a few too many steps. And Bigfork really stepping up their intensity here in the second quarter, already outscoring Frenchtown by 5 to tie the ball game. 5:52 to go. We're tied at 10 here on your Hanson Excavating scoreboard. Jensen over the left side, out to Wade, over to Austin Savick, 3 on the way, misses it. Jensen trying to go get to it, goes out of bounds, and Savick misses it, but keep shooting, Austin Savick. Just keep shooting. So Frenchtown basketball, and Sear will get it into Peterson. Peterson across the timeline. Jack Jensen waiting for him, top of the key. Gets it over to Quinn. Quinn left side. Underneath, Sear. Back in the game is Smith. Gets it out, Yancey. Peterson right side. Back top of the key, Sear will give it over to Quinn. Quinn thought about the 3. He'll go try to spin move. Gets it out. Sear, 3-point shot from the right side. Misses it. Rebounded there by Yancey. Yancey gets it to fall for Frenchtown. Into Colin Wade. Wade will bring it across the timeline. Austin Savick, right side. Wade thought about the 3. Back to Savick. Gives it to Asher Kanopic for the free throw line. Misses it off the right elbow. And Smith will grab the rebound as Cole Kanopic battles with him. Quinn looking to Smith. Smith off the glass. Drops it in for 2. A nice pass there by Eli Quinn. Colin Wade across the timeline. Over to Asher. Or Austin to Asher. Underneath to Cole Kanopic. Throws it away. And Wyatt Johnson will come back in. He'll replace Jack Jensen for Bigfork. 4:34 to go here in the first half. 14-10. Low-scoring ball game. Frenchtown leads on your JD Detailing scoreboard by 4 here from Butte, Montana. Butte, America, a Western A Divisional basketball tournament. And Quinn will get it into Peterson. Peterson across the timeline, guarded by Wyatt Johnson. Gets it over to Sear. Guarded by Savick. On the left side, Smith. Free throw line, guarded by Jack Lucky back in the ballgame. Nice job by Lucky. Sear's going to drive, but he's going to get called for the traveling violation. He took off before putting the ball on the ground, and that's a definite travel, so a good call. Turn over to Bigfork with 4:15 to go. Colin Wade will bring it up across the timeline for the Vikings. Over to Lucky. Lucky right side, back out to Wade. Asher Kanopic looking back door. Jack Lucky had him. Just the pass was just a little bit too high for Lucky. Lucky flying in from the right side for Bigfork. And almost had that one for an alley-oop back door. Would have brought the house down if he'd have thrown that one down. Peterson at top of the key for Frenchtown. Gets it over to Yancey. Yancey out to Sear. Sear top of the key looking for Quinn. Quinn guarded by Asher Kanopik. Quinn pulls up for a jumper. Rolls around, misses it. Knocked out by Sear. Quinn on the drive. Quinn takes it all the way in. Pretty smooth for a 6'7" guy. Colin Wade will bring it across the timeline. Austin Savick back to Wade. Underneath, Asher Kanopik looking. Pull up jumper by Asher inside the free throw line from about 8 feet out. Asher drains it for 2. Just a 4-point ball game. 16-12 on your SJW Land Surveying scoreboard. Frenchtown leads Bigfork. Over to Sear. Sear on the left side. Looking underneath for Quinn. Quinn looking to drive in. Kicks it over. Throws it into the media area where the officials are. That one goes out of bounds. It'll be Bigfork basketball. 3:04 to go here in the first half. They trail by 4 here on your SJW Land Surveying scoreboard. 16-12. Into Asher Kanopik from Wyatt Johnson. Asher bringing it across the timeline. Looking. Gets it over to Johnson in the corner. Colin Wade. Wade underneath. Finds Savick. Back out to Colin Wade. Over to Wyatt Johnson. Johnson looking to drive. Looking underneath. Oh, he had him. Johnson's pass knocked away by Frenchtown. Quinn will take it over the right side. Underneath to Smith. Smith going to take it in. Misses it. And Austin Savick with a huge rebound for Bigfork. They'll give it up to Colin Wade. Wade across the timeline. 2:25 to go. Wyatt Johnson looking. Over Austin Savick, right side. Knocked out of bounds by Frenchtown. And Jack Jensen will return to the lineup for Bigfork, replacing Austin Savick. Savick did a nice job when he was in the ball game. He needs to keep shooting for the Vikes. Into Jensen. 2:17 to go, 20 on the shot clock. Asher Kanopik over to Jensen in the corner, right corner. Colin Wade, Wyatt Johnson. Johnson looking. Backed out Wade. 3-point shot on the way by Wade. Off the front rim. Bounces out, and Sear grabs the rebound for Frenchtown. Quickly out to number 4, Haynes. Peterson. Sear on the drive. Kicks it out. Eli Quinn from the left side. That looked short, and it was. Sear will grab the rebound for Frenchtown. And I'll give it up to Haynes. Haynes to Quinn. Quinn looking. Guarded by Asher Kanopik. Quinn in. Makes the bucket as he floats in. Jensen into Colin Wade. Wade quickly up. Jensen. 1:28 to go. 27 on the shot clock. Asher Kanopik looking. Going up. Pulling up. Blocked. He grabs the rebound as Asher. And Asher's going to get called for the traveling violation. Cole Kanopik back in. He's got 2 fouls. Colin Wade will have a seat here with 1:20 to go. 18-12 on your Bigfork Harvest Food scoreboard. Sear into Quinn. And tough ball game. Low scoring, very physical, defensive ball game. Haynes will give it over to Smith. Smith on the right wing for Frenchtown. Gives it out. Eli Quinn, 3-point shot is good from the top of the key. Jensen will get it into Cole Kanopik. Under a minute to go here in the first half. Cole right side out to Jensen. Need to cut it back down. It's a 9-point lead. Jensen looking to drive in out to Wyatt Johnson. They get a call for traveling violation. As he went in the air, tried to pump fake him, tried to put it down. Griffin back in the ball game as Quinn will have a seat. Sear will get it into Peterson. Under 40 seconds to go, 30 on the shot clock. Peterson top of the key. Will give it over to Sear. Sear right side. Smith set the screen. Smith right side. Looking to drive on Cole. Held ball. The arrow points towards Bigfork. .8. The shot clock is off. The Vikings trail by 9, 21-12. And they're discussing something over there. They said they didn't change the arrow. I'm not sure they're going to say it's Dillon basketball. Check it. They're holding on there. Holding on is make sure whose possession it belongs to. That's pretty key here on that held ball. So it'll be Frenchtown basketball, 28.8 to go. Shot clock is off. They trail 21-12 under Bigfork Harvest Food Sport Award. Quinn out to Smith. Backdoor to Quinn. Quinn looking, kicks it out. Peterson, three-point shot, in and out, no good. Rebounded. Quinn gets a tip. Quinn looking, throws it up, good. At 6'7", he can shoot over everybody. Quickly up, Cole Kanopik. Over on the left side, out to Asher. Jack Jensen. Asher Kanopik. 7 seconds to go. Asher looking. Pulls up, three-point shot on the way by Asher. Doesn't draw iron. 1.3 to go. 23-12. They're down by 11 here in the first half. On your Montana Athletic Club scoreboard, Eli Quinn grabs it, throws it towards the basket. It's no good. That'll be your halftime score. The Frenchtown Bronx 23, the Bigfork Vikings 12. Not much offense, I'll tell you that, here in the first half on your Montana Athletic Club scoreboard. I'll be back with your halftime report here from Butte, America. Butte Civic Center. Western A Divisional basketball tournament. The Vikes down 23-12 at half. Well, welcome back to Butte, Montana, Western A Divisional Basketball Tournament. Not much scoring going on in the first half for Frenchtown. They're shooting 9 of 23. That's just under, it's 39%. That's not very, and 1 for 7 from three-point range. That's like 14%. Free throw lines are 80%, 4 of 5. For the Vikings, 5 of 21. And that's shooting 24%, 1 of 10 from free throw range at 10%, and 1 for 1 from the free throw line, so they're shooting 1,000% there. But overall, looking at scoring, Quinn leading the way for Frenchtown with 11. Hank Smith has 8 and 2 apiece. Leighton Sear, Duggan Yancey, And that's a scoring 23 at the half, so very low scoring for the Vikings. On the other side, it's Cole Konopik with 5, Asher with 4, Austin Savick with 3, and 12 overall. So we're going to get other guys in the scoring column like Colin Wade, Jack Jensen, Wyatt Johnson. And Austin Savick needs to keep shooting. So not very good, percentage shooting-wise. So a big struggle here in the first half, a defensive battle here. So it's 10-5 after 1. The Vikings get outscored 13-7, although they tied it at 10, and they only scored 2 points after that. So the last field goal by each was Frenchtown, obviously, with 14 seconds to go. The last 3:45 of the first half, the Vikings went scoreless. The largest lead, 11, by the Bronx, and score tied at three times. Okay, loser out action. If you lose, you're done. If you win, then you will head to a 9 a.m. ball game here at the Butte Civic Center, taking on the loser of Columbia Falls and Hamilton, coming up at 3:30. Let's get you up to date also on the girls' side. I told you early what happened on the boys' side. On the girls' side yesterday in the first ball game at noon, it was Browning easily over Hamilton, 68-37. And Frenchtown get a 26-point win over Ronans, although the first quarter was really tight, and they won 66-40. So Browning and Frenchtown face at 6:30 this evening in one semifinal. And loser out actually coming up at noon after this ball game. It'll be Hamilton and Ronan for loser out action at 1:30. So we'll go down to the bottom of the bracket. It was Dillon taking things. Although Columbia Falls made it close early, Dillon wins that game 52-31, and we'll move into one semifinal. They'll take on Bigfork, who won easily. They were up by 40 at half, 46-6. And go on to win out 69-17. So they'll take on Dillon at 8 o'clock in the other semifinal. Chance to punch your ticket to the state tournament and to the championship ball game in this Western A Divisional basketball tournament. For Columbia Falls and Corvallis, they face off at 1:30 in loser out action. So that you're up to date on all the brackets here from the Butte Civic Center, the Western A Divisional basketball tournament. Let me take care of one more thing business-wise. Talking about teamwork. And teamwork. Northwestern Energy salutes all the players, coaches, and fans of the Montana High School Association sports. Montana students instill pride in all of us and inspire us with their teamwork. Northwestern Energy team members also believe in the power of teamwork. Working together, we can continue a tradition of dedicated service. Northwestern Energy, a proud sponsor of the Montana High School Association. Well, I'll take a timeout. We got about 3 more minutes, and we'll get you back here for the second half here from Butte, Montana. Butte, America, if you will. And loser out action. The Vikings got to get things done better in the second half. I'll be back after this timeout. Well, welcome back to Butte, Montana, Western A Divisional Basketball Tournament. Second half, you got 16 more minutes to get things done. Otherwise, you're done. Loser out action. Vikings down 23-12 at halftime, but within striking distance. And they'll get the basketball to start the third quarter. Same starters. You got Jack Jensen, Wyatt Johnson, Colin Wade, Cole, and Asher Kanopik. For Frenchtown, you got Sear, Yancey, Peterson, Quinn, and Smith underway here. Jensen quickly over. Colin Wade underneath. Asher Kanopik barked by Smith as they took it inside. Quinn with the basketball. He'll hand it off to Sear. Sear over the right side of Peterson. Peterson, backdoor Quinn, pull-up jumper by Quinn. Misses it. Jensen grabs the rebound at the free throw line for Bigfork. He's looking, going to get it over to Colin Wade. Wade. Guarded by Peterson. Over to Wyatt Johnson. Johnson looking out. Colin Wade got to get some shots up. Make some baskets. Wade drives in. Floater. Short. Misses it. Quinn will grab the rebound for Frenchtown. Quickly up Peterson left side. Peterson looking underneath for Smith. Gets it to Smith. Out to Yancey. Over to Peterson. Peterson looking to drive. Gets it to Yancey. Thought about the three. Gets it to Quinn. Quinn on the right side. Double teaming him. Not going to give him a shot. Over to Yancey. Over in the left corner. Underneath to Smith. Smith looking spin move. Up off the glass. And a nice move by Hank Smith. Quickly into Colin Wade. Wade quickly up. Cole Kanopik thought about the three. Gives it up to Wade. Wade looking to drive in. Wade out to Jensen. Jensen top of the key for the Vikes. He'll get over to Wyatt Johnson on the right side. Jensen pulls in, pull-up jumper. Nice shot there by the free throw line by Jack Jensen. And that's his shot. Into Quinn. Quinn will bring it across the timeline for Frenchtown. Man-to-man defense by the Vikes here. Quinn will give it up to Smith. Smith got it by Wade. Smith gives it over to Yancey. Right side, misses everything. Just gets a little bit of the twine as it shoots an air ball. Wade will quickly over to Jensen. Jensen on the right side. Looking for Cole Kanopik. Baseline, Kanopik trying to drive on. Reverse layup blocked by Smith. Kanopik grabs it. Gets it to his brother Asher. Asher off the glass for two. So Cole Kanopik gets the assist from the floor to his brother Asher. And we'll give it over to in the front court. Yancey. Yancey gives it up to Quinn. Over to Sear. Sear looking to drive. Far side. Peterson. Three-point shot by Peterson is good from the left side. Into Wade. Wade quickly up. Finds Cole Kanopik. Over. Jack Jensen. Grabs it nearly. And Frenchtown will get called for the foul reaching in. Yeah, it's on Leighton Sear. That's his first, I believe, first team foul here in the third. Dylan Porovecchio checks in the ball game for Asher Kanopik. And Jensen will inbound. He'll get it to Colin Wade out near free throw line. Or half court, excuse me. Over to Wyatt Johnson. Johnson looking. Gets over to Wade. Wade thought about the three. Baseline, Dylan Porovecchio. Out to Jack Jensen. Jensen. Johnson. Colin Wade. Cole Kanopik. Turnaround jumper, no good. Knocked around. Porovecchio battling there with Quinn for the rebound. And Quinn will cross the timeline at Peterson. Peterson over on the right side into Smith. Nice feed. Nice feed inside to Hank Smith. He puts it off the glass for two. 4:50 to go. 30-16. Vikings down by 14 now. 4:45 to go here on your Montana Athletic Club scoreboard. Colin Wade. Wyatt Johnson, top of the week. Wade. Johnson. Looking to drive in. Gets it up. Cole Kanopik floater. In the lane, good for two. Pulls the Vikings within 12, 4:25 to go here in the third quarter. Quinn will bring it across the timeline for Frenchtown. Quinn double team. They're not going to give him anything. And he's going to get called for the player control foul. As Johnson again picks up another one. This time against Eli Quinn. Johnson and Cole Kanopik go out of the ball game. Asher Kanopik back in along with Austin Savick for the Vikes. 4:11 to go. Colin Wade across the timeline. He'll give it over to Asher Kanopik, left side. In the corner, Austin Savick. Colin Wade, three-point shot from the left side is good. Splashes the net, pulls the Vikes within 9, under 4 to go here in the third. Haynes. Out to Peterson. Peterson top of the key. Get over to Quinn, guarded by Jensen. Quinn looking to drive. Looking to find Smith, quickly out. Peterson, guarded by Wade. Sear. And Colin Wade goes down. Out of bounds off Bigfork. I didn't see a foul called. Over to Haynes. Haynes three-point shot short. Smith grabs the rebound, trying to go up underneath. Haynes up over the glass and a pass by Smith. In the lane. Timeout taken by Frenchtown. A 30-second timeout. 3:22 to go here in the third quarter. 32-21. Frenchtown leads on your Bigfork Harvest Food scoreboard. And I'll take a slight timeout here from Butte, Montana. All right, welcome back to Butte, Montana. Bigfork basketball, 3:22 to go here in the third. Into Colin Wade. He'll bring it across the timeline, guarded by Peterson. Over to Asher Kanopik. Jack Jensen, left side. Top of the key. Finds Dylan Pravecchio. Feeds it to Austin Savick. Savick loses it. And Dylan Pravecchio, Poro Vecchio, will be called for the personal. That's his first team foul on the Vikes here in the third. Quinn across the timeline, gives it over to Peterson left side. Out to Sear. Over to Smith. Haynes. Back out to Smith, top of the key. Peterson. Sear, left side. Will give it out to Haynes. Haynes looking, finds Sear. Man-to-man defense by Bigfork. Smith, cross-court, Peterson, three-point shot on the way, in and out. Sear right there for the rebound. And he'll get fouled as he puts it back up. He'll get 2 shots. That's going to be on Asher Kanopik. That's his second team foul at the line. Leighton Sear will shoot 2 for Frenchtown. Shot up and good. He'll get 1 more. Cole Kanopik back at the lineup for Bigfork. Returning to the lineup is Henry Griffin for Frenchtown, as Dylan Pravecchio will go out along with Hank Smith for Frenchtown. And 1 more for Sear here with 2:40 to go here in the third quarter. Shot up, in and out, no good. Cole getting the rebound. Give it over to Jensen. Back to Colin Wade. Wade over to Austin Savick. Austin Savick, right side. Finds Asher Kanopik. Kanopik, pull-up jumper. Rolls around, misses it. Cole battling with Quinn. Cole at 6'2", Quinn at 6'7", so Quinn definitely having the advantage there. Over to Peterson on the left side, front court. Sear, top of the key. Give it over to Peterson. Peterson fakes it. Kicks it out, Haynes. Griffin, three-point shot. No good. Cole Kanopik with the rebound. Gives it up to Colin Wade. Over to Jensen. Jensen looking to drive in. Going to pull it back out. Cole Kanopik. Austin Savick. Cole. Asher. Jack Jensen, three-point shot from the left side. Off the rim. No good. Rebounded by Quinn for Frenchtown. Quickly up Peterson, left side. Quinn pulls up. Three-point shot. In and out. No good rebound by Cole Kanopik. Over to Wade. 1:30 to go. 33-21. The Vikes trail by 12 here on your Gunlock Construction scoreboard. Austin Savick, right side out to Colin Wade. Wade, top of the key, guarded by Haynes. They'll give it over to Asher Knopick. Asher looking up, under, turnaround jumper short. Griffin grabs the rebound. Quinn will slowly bring it across the timeline for Frenchtown. About a minute to go here in the third. Quinn underneath Griffin. Griffin out. Haynes, three-point shot on the way. Misses everything. Doesn't even draw iron as we turn over to Bigfork. Yancey back in. Smith back in along with Klimpel. Excuse me, for Frenchtown. Wade will take it from Cole Knopick. Under 50 seconds to go here in the third quarter. Colin Wade looking. Cole Knopick, right side. Back out to Wade. Looking for Asher. Asher, baseline to Cole. Taken away by Griffin. He gives it up to Quinn. So another turnover on Bigfork. Quinn will give it over to Griffin. 28 seconds on the game clock. 22 seconds on the shot clock. Over to Yancey. Yancey looking. Cole Knopick put pressure defense on him. Over to Griffin. Quinn. Across the timeline, 7 seconds on the shot clock. Quinn looking. Klimpel, three-point shot, misses it. Rebounded by Griffin. Three-point shot on the way. His clock's going to wind out. Asher Knopick goes up and gets a rebound. He's going to get fouled by Smith. 0.4 on the clock. No free throws. Fouls on 34. That's Smith. Third team foul, his second personal. Here with 0.4 to go here in the third quarter. No, that's the end of three. 33-21. The Vikings trail by 12 here on your Flathead Lake Lodge scoreboard. I'll be back with the fourth quarter conclusion of this loser-out action here from Butte, Montana, the Western A Divisional Basketball Tournament. Fourth quarter action. Frenchtown to start with the basketball. 8 minutes to go here. Got to get things done or you're done for the tournament and no chance to go to state. So Quinn will start with the basketball. Gives it up to Smith. Smith out. Way out there looking underneath. Wide open. He finds missing his Klimpel, but Griffin grabs the rebound, puts it off the glass and scores two. Asher Knopick across the timeline. Over to Jack Jensen. Jensen looking. Pull-up jumper by Jensen. Off the glass. Too strong. Quinn grabs the rebound for Frenchtown. Klimpel over on the right side. Excuse me. Back to Quinn underneath the Smith. Nice pass. Feeds Smith right to the bucket. And Smith is just a freshman. Quickly up to Savick. Savick right side out to Asher. Over to Jack Jensen. Asher Knopick. Wyatt Johnson. Johnson looking underneath. He had Jack Lucky, but passes it. Lucky stopped on his cut to the basket. Seven minutes to go here in the ball game. Underneath, Klimpel stolen away by Wyatt Johnson as Yancey throws it away. Jack Jensen, top of the key. Pulls up, jumper, off the rim, no good. Lucky gets the rebound. Out to Jensen. Jensen looking. Asher Kanopik, top of the key. Austin Savick, 3 on the way for the right side. No. Lucky battling with Smith. Grabs it. Tries to throw it off Smith. And Frenchtown able to save it into Quinn. Quinn, top of the key, over to Klimple. Klimple, right side for Frenchtown. Top of the key, Yancey. Yancey looking. Back to Klimple, right side. Quinn. Free throw line extended. Quinn's going to pull up for a jumper off the rim. No good. Smith grabs the rebound, puts it up and in, and he'll go to the free throw line as he scores the bucket. Third foul on Johnson. First team foul here. Cole Kanopik back in. Along with Colin Wade. Savick and Lucky will go out of the ball game. And Smith completes the three-point play. Asher Kanopik up to Wade. 6:11 to go. Down by 19 now, 40-21. So not much offense for Bigfork. Asher Kanopik looking. Pulls up for the 3 and drains it. Oh, check that 2. They said foot was on the line. Underneath Smith. Smith looking to go against Cole Kanopik. And Cole takes the charge. Hank Smith on the player control foul. That's his third first-team foul. Sear will come in for Smith with 5:50 to go in the ballgame. The Vikes trail by 17, 40-23. On your Flathead Lake Lodge scoreboard, Wade quickly across the timeline for Bigfork. Got to have some urgency. Knocked away by Sear. It'll remain Bigfork basketball. Jensen to inbound. He'll get it into Wade. Wade back to Jensen. Cole Kanopik. Asher Kanopik in the left corner. Back out, Colin Wade. Jensen, three-point shot, rolls around, misses it. And off of Johnson, out of bounds. It's Frenchtown basketball with 5:29 to go. 40-37 on your Hanson Excavating scoreboard. Quinn over to Sear. Underneath, gets it up. Missed, and Bigfork grabs the rebound as Griffin misses it. Up to Jensen. Jensen right side, 5:12 to go. Asher Kanopik. Over to Colin Wade. Wade, top of the key, gives it up to Wyatt Johnson. Colin Wade looking, pulls up. Asher Kanopik in and out, no good. Quinn will grab the rebound for Frenchtown. Under 5 to go. Quinn quickly up. Peterson back to Quinn. Quinn looking. Double teamed right there. Sear kicks it out. Peterson thought about shooting it. Gets it out to Sear, left side. Over to Quinn on the right side. Quinn looking to drive on Jensen. Blocked. And the personal will be called on Jack Jensen. That's Jensen's first. Second team foul. Eli Quinn at the line. He'll shoot 2 for Frenchtown with 4:36 to go here in the ball game. The Vikings trail on your JD Detailing scoreboard. Quinn will get one more for the Bronx. He'll make it. And Haynes will come in the ballgame for Peterson. Time is running out. Down by 19 are the Vikings. Into Asher Kanopik. They got to get something up and score and get some stops here. Loser out action. Over to Colin Wade. Wade right side. Wyatt Johnson back to Wade. Wade thought about the 3. Knocked away as tried to get it to Jensen. Griffin grabs it quickly up. Klimple. Klimple looking to drive. Haynes, time out taken, I should say. A 30-second timeout taken by Frenchtown. 4:17 to go. The Vikes down by 19. On your JD Detailing scoreboard here in the fourth quarter. This is loser out action. Loser is done. The winner will move on to a 9 a.m. ball game tomorrow morning and take on the loser of Columbia Falls and Hamilton, who play at 3:30 this afternoon in one of the semifinals. Dillon waiting for the loser of Butte Central and Browning in the other semifinal at 5 o'clock. They'll play at 9 o'clock tomorrow morning at the Maroon Activity Center. And that's your ball games early tomorrow. We still have a lot to go today. So girls loser action coming up next at noon and 1:30. Then we get into boys semifinals, then girls semifinals. Griffin inbounding to Klimple. In the corner, Haynes back out to Klimple, over to Quinn. Hand check on Asher Kanopik. His second personal and third team foul on the Vikes here with 4:06 to go. Quinn inbound to Sear. They get over to Klimple. Wyatt Johnson. He's going to get called for the personal. Johnson's fourth team foul on Bigfork. One more, and Frenchtown was shooting the two shots the rest of the way here in the ball game. 4 minutes exactly to go into Sear. Sear will go over to Haynes. Peterson, right side, underneath Quinn. Quinn off the glass, in and out, no good. Rebounded, grabbed by Johnson. Johnson up to Wade, quickly up. Asher Kanopik looking. Kanopik looking up off the glass. Too strong, misses it. Griffin will grab the rebound. Quinn quickly up for Frenchtown across the timeline. Knocked out of bounds by Cole Kanopik. It'll remain Frenchtown basketball with 3:36 to go here. Griffin will inbound for Frenchtown in the near side, in the front court. Gets it under Quinn. Quinn underneath. Blocked by Johnson's going to, I believe that's going to be his fifth as he fouled Haynes to the basket. That's Johnson's fifth. And Jack Jensen will come in. Dugan Yancey will come in for Griffin with 3:32 to go. 42-23 still on your SJW Land Surveying scoreboard. And Jackson Haynes at the line to shoot two for Frenchtown. First shot is good. He'll get one more. And Smith over there to check in for Frenchtown for the shooter Haynes. Second shot on the way. It's good. Substitution. Hank Smith will come in for Jackson Haynes with 3:32 to go. An uphill battle for the Vikes down by 21. Asher Kanopik for those seniors getting their last opportunity here. Into Austin Savick. Turnaround jump up by Savick. He gets it to bounce and fall in by Austin Savick. Quickly up to Smith as Cole Kanopik leaving it all out on the court, trying to cause a held ball. Fouls on Cole. 15 foul, third personal on Cole, and Hank Smith at the line to shoot two for Frenchtown. Makes the first one. 45-25, up by 20 is Frenchtown here on your SJW Land Surveying scoreboard here from Butte, Montana, Butte, America, a Western A Divisional basketball tournament. Second shot on the way by Smith is good. He'll get it into Asher Kanopik. Kanopik across the timeline, gives it up to Cole Kanopik. Jensen tried to save it. I think the air is let out of the balloon here for Bigfork. Quinn across the timeline for Frenchtown. They'll give it over to Peterson, back to Quinn. Yancey, Sear, Peterson, Smith. So the starting lineup in for Frenchtown. Quinn drains the three. Quickly up, Austin Savick. Looking, driving, baseline, pulls up. Blocked by Quinn. Quickly up, Yancey can take it in. Off the glass with the left hand. Bigfork not getting back on defense. Asher Kanopic over to Cole. Cole, three-point shot on the way is good from deep. Cole Kanopic draining a three for the Vikes. Time is running out. 2:20 to go here in the ballgame. 51-28 on your Bigfork Harvest Foods scoreboard. And player control foul on Leighton Sear. Cole Kanopic picks up the offensive foul on Frenchtown. Austin Savick will go back. Jack Jensen, Dylan Porovecchio back in the ballgame for Bigfork. Into Asher Kanopic, over to Cole Kanopic. Cole looking. Asher, three-point shot, long one on the way, drains it from the top of the key within 20. Jack Jensen tried it, saves it to Asher Kanopic. Shoots the three. Oh, that'd have been money if it had went in. At Cole, turnaround jumper, bounces around, drops. As Bigfork keeps fighting. Frenchtown taking timeout. 51-33. 1:51 to go on your Bigfork Harvest Foods scoreboard. A full timeout, and I'll take a timeout here from Butte, Montana, the Western A Divisional Basketball Tournament. Well, 1:51 to go. Welcome back to Butte, Montana. Vikings trail 51-33 on the Montana Athletic Club scoreboard. Frenchtown inbound Griffin. You got Callaway, Cole Kanopic, Dylan Porovecchio, Asher Kanopic, and Jack Jensen in the ballgame for Frenchtown. Jack Jensen hits him upside the head as he tried to make the steal. The senior, keeps playing. And that'll send, I think, Peterson to the line for Frenchtown to shoot two. That's 5 team fouls. Third personal. Well, they haven't updated the scoreboard. They show it on 10. His second on Jensen. And at the line is Peterson. Bo Peterson is shoot two for Frenchtown here. Shot up, in and out, no good. He'll get one more. I know Elijah Thornus over there, the senior, wishing he would have been out here with his buddies being able to play. Second shot off the rim, no good. Cole Kanopic runs it down. Asher Kanopic. Jensen, right side, over to Asher. Cole. Long three by Cole. Off the rim, no good. Right back out to him. He's going to take it in, pull up, jumper. Scores two. As they're not quitting. Griffin inbound. He gets it into Quinn. 1:30 to go. Vikes down by 16. Quickly to Smith. As Cole Kanopic goes down. I think he's run out of gas in this one. Griffin with the basketball, guarded by Dylan Porovecchio. Dylan battling for it. Throws it to Jensen, or tries to throw it to Jensen. Runs into the media table. Good hustle by Dylan Porovecchio. Peterson. 5 seconds on the shot clock for Quinn, long three. I think a timeout taken by Frenchtown as the shot clock down to 2. Really, I don't think change of possession happened as the ball was slapped around. So the shot clock never reset. And so they're down to 2 seconds on the shot clock. 57.7 here. Vikings trail 51-35 on your Gunlock Construction scoreboard. Don't forget, we'll have the Valkyries tonight in semifinal action taking on Dillon, the Lady Beavers, at 8 o'clock tonight. And try to punch their ticket to the championship ball game. And I'll be back online for that as well. So you want to tune in for that. Vikings never quitting. They keep playing. And I think coaches has the seniors out there. Wyatt Johnson would be out there as well if he hadn't have fouled out. So he's going to let the seniors finish out the season on the court, I believe. I don't think he's going to take them out. So you get all seniors except for Asher. He's in there because Wyatt Johnson fouled out of the ball game. Frenchtown inbound in the near court. They got 2 seconds on the clock. Smith, turnaround jumper fade. Misses it. Jensen grabs the rebound for Bigfork. Jensen quickly up. Going to give it over. Cole Knopick blocked by Eli Quinn. Knopick shoots it again. Misses. Peterson will grab the rebound. He'll give it over to Yancey. 40 seconds to go. Peterson gives it up to Quinn. Quinn going to drive it in. Whistle blows. Fouls on Bigfork. And 2 free throws coming for Quinn. Fourth on Cole Knopick. And coach is going to clear the bench. And I'll have to get ready for this one. Quinn's shot is up and good. Checking the ball game for Bigfork. Number 2, Tamrit Savick. Number 11, Alex Oakes. Number 14, Trevor Hickey. Number 32, Quinn Herring. Along with 33, Jack Lucky, as the seniors go out. And on here, as a last ball game, that'll wrap it up for them here. And Eli Quinn at the line will shoot one more for Frenchtown. Rolls around, misses it. Herring gets the rebound up to Trekker Hickey. Hickey across the timeline over to Alec Oakes, the future of Bigfork right there. Jack Lucky out to Quinn Herring. Frenchtown still has most of their starters in. Kicks it over. Trekker Hickey throws it up off the glass, misses it. Quinn with the rebound. As the clock will wind down. 52-35. And that'll be the end of the season for Bigfork and the seniors going out against Frenchtown. Frenchtown will play tomorrow morning. Again, like I said, they'll take on the loser of Columbia Falls and Hamilton, who play at 3:30 this afternoon. And Dillon already in the other loser out bracket, taking on the loser of Breach Center and Browning, with a chance to get to the Consolation Championship and a chance to get their way to the state tournament, because 4 teams go. So 52-35 on your Flathead Lake scoreboard. I'll be back with post game. Nice teams talking to each other. Good sportsmanship there as they left it all on the court here. I'll be back after this timeout with your post game here from Butte, Montana. Butte, America. Western A Divisional Basketball Tournament. Your final 52-35. The Vikings are done for the season as they finish 9-11 on the season. I'll be back after this timeout. Well, welcome back to Butte, America. Butte Civic Center, Western A Divisional Basketball Tournament loser out action. Bigfork done for the season as they lose 52-35. Here, postgame brought to you by JD Detailing, Josh Deagley, 406-261-1260. In business for 3.5 years, voted second, the best of Flathead for detailing. So overall, looking at the big things, well, turnovers were about even, 17-16. Bigfork was 17, and Frenchtown was 16. Hank Smith and Quinn leading the way for Frenchtown, 19 and 17 respectively in total points. Sear with 3, Yancey with 4, 3 by Peterson, 4 by Jackson Haynes, and 2 by Griffin. For Bigfork, overall they shot 15 of 50. That's not a very good percentage overall. They shot 24% in the first half. Increased about 35% in the second half. 1 of 10 in the first half for threes, 3 of 10 in the second half. Didn't shoot any free throws in the second half. Second half for 39% for Frenchtown in the first half. 39 in the second. Exactly the same. 9 of 23, 18 of 46 overall. 2 of 9 for threes in the second half. 9 of 13 at the free throw line. For Bigfork leading the way, total points. Cole Kanopic with 14, Asher with 11, Austin Savick with 5, 3 by Colin Wade, 2 by Jack Jensen, and really no other scoring, 35 overall. That's probably one of their lowest outputs on the season, so that'll wrap things up. It was 10-5 after the first, 13. It was 23-12 at halftime. 12 points is not a lot. Got outscored 10-9 and 19 in the third, and outscored 19-14 in the fourth. Overall, 52-35. So that's it. A great season for the Vikes, but they have a lot of things to look forward to coming up next year. A lot of young kids getting some playing time. We're going to graduate those five seniors, and then or maybe it's 6 seniors, as Eli Thornus didn't act to play, but he's going to go play football at Western. I'll be back here tonight about 7:45. 8 o'clock is a tip-off scheduled for the Bigfork Valkyries as they take on the Dillon Lady Beavers in the second semifinal action here from Butte, Montana. Thanks for listening and tuning in. This is James LaFontaine, the voice of the Vikes of Owls. Have a great afternoon wherever you are. We'll catch you tonight on the broadcast at the Valkyries, take on the Beavers of Dillon. Your final, 52-35, as the Vikings are done for the season. Have a great night, or a great afternoon. I said it's great morning. It's almost noon here.